to the whole world. It's Luandile here. As you guys all know, the leader and the instructor of My Life Programming School. Guys, I had a long heck of a day. I was actually looking for people to buy my products. I happen to be a supplier of these products of mine as well. Okay, so I've been meeting with different store owners, right? That's me right there, you guys. I like hustling. Fact of the matter is, it's not about the goal, it's about the journey. Anyways, enough about me. Let's walk the walk and talk the talk of Python programming. Okay, as you can see, we're doing strings. Okay, I'm gonna have to write a program that asks the user to enter a string. The program should then print the following: A, the total number of characters in a string. Let me take care of that before I even continue reading anything. So here's the game plan. The very first thing I'll do is to take a user input. I'll simply go enter a word or sentence. Okay, once we've got the word, there's actually more than one way of doing this. I can simply go can use the len function. It computes the length of a given string. Of course, length simply refers to the number of characters in a string. Okay, so I can simply make use of that function in a word sentence. Okay, then I go full stop. As for my separator, I wanna use that. Okay, let's see what will this do. So let me call Luandile Kanyile, which is my name and surname. So there are 16 letters here. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, you guys, though, there's also that white space over there. It is also considered as a character. Okay, meaning in total we've got 8 plus 8, which is 16 letters. Okay, there was one way of doing it. Another one will be to simply go count. This one here, you guys, is a pretty long one. However, I thought, why not show it to you guys as well. Okay, let's make use of the in keyword, right? So basically what I'm saying is, for each character in this string called input, user input, what is it I wanna do? I wanna simply increment my count. I wanna increase my count value by 1. Okay, I can simply copy and paste what we had up there. However, I won't be using the len function which computes the length. I will simply use count. Let's see. Remember, you guys, that line over there is commented out, meaning it won't get executed. It will be ignored by the compiler. So now let's see what do we get this time around. Again, let me try Luandile. The 1, 2, 3. Let me just do that. So let's count. We know that Luandile has 8 characters, so it's gonna be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. As you can see, you guys, we've got 30 characters there. That was another way of taking care of the problem on hand, you guys. Okay, now let me jump back, guys. You see, the thing is, you see, in exercise, I want this whole thing to have its own video. So right now I need to do the second thing, which is to print the string repeated 10 times. Okay, now how am I gonna go about doing that? Okay, first things first, what I want to do is I want to comment that out. So it's gonna be as simply as, the most straightforward way will be to simply go user input. Simply want to display it 10 times. Now let's see what happens if I do that. Again, you guys, this whole thing is gonna get ignored. The only line that's gonna get executed is that one there. So let's see if I do that, what am I gonna get? Just go Luandile. Let me leave a space, because without it, it's gonna look an awful. Okay, you see, we've got my name 10 times, and the reason it's properly aligned is because I inserted that space over there. Now you see, without a space, we're getting that. Okay, so there was one way of doing it. Okay, another one will be as simple as going for index in range. If you did check out my videos and loops, you guys will probably know this one, right? It's entirely up to me how do I wanna display it. This alone will display it line by line. Let's see if I hit the run button, what am I gonna get? Let me put my surname this time around. You see, we've got 10 Ganyiles there. Okay, okay, it seems like we threw the second part. Okay, and this is the last part. Now we've got to print the first character of the string. Remember that string in this is started 0. So if I want to print the very first character, how am I gonna go about doing that? Remember, you guys, I want to comment everything. Okay, so if I want to do that, I'll simply, the straightforward way will be to simply go print user input, or perhaps I should have something user friendly. So I'll simply go, the first character is, I'll just go user input. That's one way of accessing characters making up a string, you guys. That right there is the index of a particular character that you want to access. In our case, we want to access the first one. So since indices are 0 based, so the first one will be at index 0, the second one at index 1, so on and so forth. Okay, so it seems like that's gonna do it. Now let's see, what am I gonna get? You see, that right there, M is that M right there. Okay, if I try something else, Pro, so I'll display P right there. Okay, there is one way of doing it, you folks. We can make this a little bit interesting by doing the following. Okay, what I'm about to do, you guys, is not something that is required of us, right? I'm just trying to play around with my code. Okay, so the very first thing I will do, from the random module, I want to import something, and that something is nothing else but the int function. Basically, I want to get a random integer. That is why I want to do this. That is why I need to include that first line over there. Of course, I could just cut that, put it right there at the bottom, but that's not a good practice. Okay, so I'll keep it up there. That's not good practice. So here's the game plan. I'll simply display, I'll simply go the random character is, basically I'm displaying a random character, you guys, on a string. I'll just go user input. Now remember, within that I need to specify the index, right? I can go 0, 1, 2, 3 all the way up to the length of my string, but excluding the, if my length is 10, acceptable numbers will start from 1 all the way up to 9, excluding 10. Okay, however, this time around I wanna randomly get an index. So how am I gonna go about doing that? I'll simply go rand int. See this function here, it takes in 2 arguments. The first one will be the minimum index and the last one will be the maximum index. In this case, I'll make my minimum index 0 and my maximum index, I want to make it to be whatever the length of my user input is. Okay, so I'll just call user input. You see that right there is gonna give me the length of my user input. However, remember, you guys, I don't want to include there, and I do not want to include that. Reason being, the red int function will use these 2 indices, will treat them as boundaries, right? Inclusively, meaning whatever value you put in here is gonna get whatever number you put in there. The string, I mean the character at that number will be displayed. So in this case, we don't wanna if we wanna display the last character of the string, we're gonna have to -1 over there. Okay, because if we simply use, suppose the string has 10 characters, that means that number right there will be 10, and now our red int function will give us a random number between 0 and 10. Now remember, we wanna, for a string with 10 characters, the indices should start from 1 all the way up to 9. I think that did make a little bit of clarity, you guys, as to why I need to include that -1 over there. And if you're confused, no worries, you guys, I've got a lot of exercise to work on. This will probably find a way to sync down the road. Now let's hit the run button and see what we get. I'll put Landile. Okay, so I So the character it's 0 1 2 3 4 5. So basically our randomly generated index was 5, hence we got I. Now let's try again. I bet something now, we'll get something different now. You see N, meaning now the randomly generated index was 3 0 1 2 3. Okay, you can play around this however you like, you guys. This should be it, you guys, for the for exercise 6.1a. okay, cheers you guys. I'll see you on the next video when I will be tackling 6.1b. cheers guys, I'm gone.